Hi guys, it's MGS, back to give you another part of my Pokemon Liquid Crystal version playthrough. I am finally back, and I haven't even solved this puzzle yet, but I know how to solve it this time. I figured it out off screen, so first thing you do is turn on the left switch. Then you come over here and go to the right switch and you press that one. And then you go to the middle switch last, and that should do it. So as you can see, you just run down the middle and voila, you're here. Okay, so it's time to battle this Rocket Grunt. Are you lost? No, you can't be. You don't have that scared look. I'll give you something to be scared about. I fear no one and nothing. Okay, here is a female Rocket Grunt. She sends out her gloom. Oh, I didn't know I had Shuckle at the top of my party. Oh, since it's out, I might as well do something with it. But Gloom goes for the sleep powder, and that puts my Shuckle to sleep. And that's something I just don't like, because sleep is so annoying. Because you can't do a thing while you're asleep. Well, except if you have sleep talk, which I don't have on my Shuckle. So I'm going to switch Shuckle out, and I'm going to send in the Fury. That's right, bring on the Fury. So Gloom used Acid and got a critical hit, and that's not very good. So I'm just gonna go for the Overheat. I wanna destroy this Gloom, burninate it for getting that crit on me. So Fury special attack harshly fell, but that's alright. Shuckle grew to level 35. That's good. So here's another Gloom. I'm just gonna leave in the Fury, and instead of going for Overheat, I'm going for the Flame Wheel because of the special physical split that they implemented in Liquid Crystal. I'm allowed to go for physical moves like Flame Wheel, but this Rocket Grunt broke Sleep Claws by putting more than one of my Pokemon to sleep. So that's a shame. I'm gonna have to wake up my sleeping Pokemon, and I'll do that with the Blue Flute. So the Fury immediately wakes up as Rocket Grunt goes for Hyper Potion to heal his Gloom. So it looks like the Flame Wheel will be a 2-hit KO, which is because Fury has higher special attack than attack, as Acid lowers the defense of my Fury. And now it's time to finish off this Gloom with one last Flame Wheel. Alright, Gloom, see you later. So I finally defeated the Grunt. How could you? Well, you're the one telling me how scared I should be of you. So I don't know what this switch is for, but maybe I'll just... Oh, it's for emergency? No, it's not an emergency yet. Maybe I'm gonna have to press it on my way out. So I'm gonna see if I have any revives to burn here. Oh yeah, that's right, I don't think I have any. Oh well. Okay, so I'm gonna use a Hyper Potion on my Fury because it's in yellow health, and I also have to wake up my Shuckle, so I have to go to my Blue Flute again and play it so that Shuckle wakes up. Too bad I can't use Snappy for a while. Let's see, yeah, just leave Shuckle at the front for now and go down the stairs here. Oh, there's an item. I love grabbing items. There's an Ultra Ball. So here's a Rocket Grunt hiding in the corner. You're not going any farther. I don't show mercy to my enemies, not even brats. Okay, so well, mercy is not what I'm looking for. I don't care if you don't give me any mercy at all. That's just the way I like it. Okay, so Eradicate. No problem. I'm gonna go for Swagger. So Swagger sharply raises the attack stat of Eradicate, and it confuses it. Hopefully it hurts itself in its confusion, that it doesn't. Raticate hits with a powerful Hyper Fang, but it's not very effective. So now that Shuckle did its job, I'm going to switch out. I'm going into my Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Ghost is immune to normal attacks. And maybe this time it'll hurt itself, and it does. So now's my chance to take it out. I can't do that with Shadow Ball, so let's see how much a Thunder Punch will do. That doesn't do a whole lot. Raticate snapped out of confusion, went for Scary Face, but it missed. So I'm gonna go for Hypnosis. Hypnosis finally hits on the first try. This must be my lucky day. I remember when Hypnosis failed me in that underground rival battle, what costed me my Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! Against Feraligatr. So Ben Yu-Gi-Oh's time to shine here with Dream Eater. So I've eaten Raticate's dream. It must have been dreaming about eating cheese. So here comes a Graveler, and I'm going to switch in my D21, who has the ×4 super effective Surf to dispose of the Graveler. So here comes the Surf. The giant wave comes crashing down on Graveler, and that's it. Graveler can take no more. D20 run grows to level 38. Trying to learn Barrier, which is a move that raises its defense by 2 stages. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to get rid of Attract because I almost never use that. Yeah, Barrier should be a pretty nice move to use. Blast it. Yep, that's right, blast it. Looks like you're blasting off again. Okay, so looks like there's a item hiding in that corner. It was a Max Ether. Okay, so bring on the next Grunt. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I remember you. You got me good at our hideout. And yeah, that is indeed true. I will get you again. All he has is a Grimer. So I'm going to send out Shuckle again. Go for a Swagger. Grimer went for Acid Armor, sharply raising its defense stat, which means that using physical moves will do very little harm to this Grimer. So Swagger worked. I'm going to switch out and bring in a Pokemon that specializes in special attacks. That would be Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! So go Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's also resistant to poison. And I'm going for Shadow Ball. And that should clean Grimer's clock. Oh, it actually survived. So Grimer went for the Sludge. Well, I can't be too surprised because Grimer does have 1 level on my Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! So I thought you'd go for Hyper Potion, which is why I didn't go for a weaker move like Thunder Punch. I stick with Shadow Ball there. And it's going to be a 2-hit KO unless I get a critical hit, but I don't. And I know this time he's not going to go for another Hyper Potion, so I went for the Thunder Punch. Wait, why did I go for that? I forgot he had Acid Armor. Just shows you how little I was paying attention. Guess I'm still pretty sleepy from waking up in the middle of the night this morning. So alright, in any event, Rocket Grunt is beaten. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So that's how. Okay, now I'm not going to go up the stairs just yet. I'm going to battle the next Grunt first. How did you get this far? I guess it can't be helped. I'll dispose of you. You make it sound like it's easy. Well, it's not going to be a walk in the park for you. Okay, so it's going to be 2 Pokemon that I'm going to have to KO. He's got a Coughing. Was going to go for Swagger, but he just made my life so much easier by killing himself with Self-Destruct, and he even got a crit with that, but that still didn't do very much to Shuckle. Here comes another Coughing. And leaving Shuckle in. Going for Swagger. As Coughing goes for Sledge, which is not very effective on Shuckle, who's part rock. Swagger works. Coughing's confused and its attack is sharply raised. Now is my chance to switch out and go into Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! So I hope Coughing goes for another self-destruct, but at least it hurt itself. And I'm going for Shadow Ball, since special attacks do more damage on Coughing, since they are more physically bulky. And Rocket Grunt is beaten. I got disposed of. Yep, just like yesterday's trash. Okay, so it looks like Shuckle could use some healing, but I have one Hyper Potion left. So I'm going to have to be careful of my HP from now on. Try not to take too much damage. Okay, so I don't know who this guy is, but I'll take this TM35 Sleep Talk. And I'll talk to him. Oh, is this really the director? Who? What? You came to rescue me. Thank you. The radio tower. What's happening there? Taken over by Team Rocket? Here, take this card key. Alright, thank you for the card key, Mr. Director. Use that to open the shutters on the 3rd floor. I'm begging you to help. There's no telling what they'll do if they control the transmitter. They may even... Oh, that's a typo there. Even. It should be spelled with an E instead of an A. But anyways, they may even be able to control Pokemon using a special signal. You're the only one I can call on. Please save the radio tower and all the Pokemon nationwide. Alright, no pressure, right? So I'm gonna go up the stairs. Here's just the basement level of the department store. Oh, I got a rare candy, and that's one of the rarest items you can get in Pokemon, and that's nice to always get. Hey kid, you're holding us up. Our policy is to work behind the scenes where no one can see us. Well, sorry, my bad. I'm not gonna tell anyone of your secret place. So I picked up a potion. And I'm not sure how you get the other items, but there must be a way. If any of you know a way to get those other items without those boxes blocking your way, please comment in the comment section below and let me know. Okay, so I guess I'm going to the 6th floor. I guess this is the way out. And I'm gonna have to go all the way down. And then I have to go back into the radio tower. But before I do that, I want to heal my team. Oh wait, while I'm here, I might as well buy more Hyper Potions. Or Super Potions. That's the best you got. Okay, Super Potions, at least it's cheaper. I'll buy 10 of these. And you don't have revives? Oh well. I'm moving right along now. And I am out of here. Pokemon Center, I need you. Because I really need to use Snappy. It missed out on quite a bit of experience being fainted. I'm gonna need its confusion to take out more poison types. Awesome, thank you, you're the best, Nurse Joy. Okay, gonna hop on my bike, get rolling again, but I went the wrong way. And here's the radio tower. Let's use that new card key I just received from the director. So I'm gonna take 2 floors up to reach the automatic doors, the electronic doors. And here it is. It's the card key slot. I inserted it, and I've opened the door, and here is another Grunt. Why did the shutter open? Did you have something to do with this? Well, in case you're blind, yes, I just received the card key, and looks like I'll be busting in. So Rocket Grunt sent out his Raticate. I go out into Snappy, and I'm going for the Confusion attack. Raticate has a Pursuit, but it did less damage than it would have if I switched out, so good thing I didn't switch. Confusion was a crit, and that'll be handy in the long run. to so I could 2-hit KO this Raticate. Probably if I didn't get that crit, would have been a 3-hit KO. Oh, so it's still a 3-hit KO. That's too bad. So Rocket Grunt went for Hyper Potion. Let's see how much this Iron Tail will do. My Snappy probably has higher attack. I'm not sure. So Raticate went for Hyper Fang, and that's gonna do heavy damage. So Iron Tail missed, so this isn't working out too well. I'm just going to switch out into Fighter. Let's speed things along here. But Raticate was, well, this Grunt was smart. He had his Raticate attack me with Pursuit, and Snappy went down. So it looks like I won't be using Snappy again. That's not a very good day for Snappy. So Fighter went for Brick Break, and it takes out the Raticate. And Fighter grows to level 38, which is great. Here comes a Voltorb. And I will switch to my Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, it's time to use the Shadow Ball. And I predict Voltorb will survive, and it barely survived. Special defense fell, and Voltorb goes for Spark. And I thought a Hyper Potion was coming up, but I guess the trainers can only use one for each battle. So this Grunt has been beaten. I'm done for. Yes, you are. Okay, I'm going up the stairs, and time to battle some more Grunts. Stop. I'm known as the Team Rocket Fortress. You're not taking another step. Well, I'm going to destroy the fortress. Here is Rocket Executive, and he has a Golbat. I'm gonna go out into Shuckle. Golbat goes for Bite. That doesn't flinch, so that's great. I'm going for that Swagger. Swagger did its thing, like it always does. And now it's time to try to go for super effective and stab rollouts. If Golbat can help me out in hurting itself like it just did, Shuckle will be able to get a KO, which will take a few turns for rollout to strengthen. So Golbat hurt itself again, so this is Shuckle's opportunity to go for some more rollouts. But here comes Hyper Potion, and that is going to take a little longer to take out the Golbat. But good news for me is that rollout is getting stronger. That was the third rollout, and Golbat's still confused, and it hurt itself again. So that's great to see Golbat hurting itself for 3 turns in a row, and there's the 4th rollout, and Golbat goes down. So it's great to see Shuckle take out a Pokemon on its own, because that doesn't always happen. So Shuckle grows to level 36, that makes me happy. The fortress came down. I told you I'd break down the fortress. Okay, here's another Grunt. Don't I think Pokemon are cute? I'll think my Pokemon are cute after they beat yours. Oh, really? She has almost a full team of Pokemon. She sends out her Ekans. And here we go, Shuckle. Going to switch. Going into Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! Just when I went into Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! It goes for the Bite. But it didn't do as much damage as I thought. So go for the Shadow Ball, and that's a 1-hit KO. Down goes the Ekans. Here comes the second Ekans. Okay, so it looks like it'll be another 1-hit KO once I go for another Shadow Ball. And there we go. There, down goes the Ekans. Ekans is backwards for Snake. If you haven't already known that, just wanted to point that out. Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! Grew to level 38. I think Oddish is coming out, so I'm gonna send out the Fury. Unleash your fury on that Oddish. Go for overheat. So I burned the Oddish down to a crisp. And there comes a Gloom. I'm gonna stay in and go for Flame Wheel. Flame Wheel. Takes Gloom down to the red. Gloom goes for Acid. And will you stop healing your Pokemon? It's getting annoying. Okay, Flame Wheel. Here we go again. Gloom goes down. Fury should gain a level out of that. And indeed it does. Fury level 39. So I've defeated the female Rocket Grunt. Oh no, they're so useless. Okay, and who is this? Oh, it's Mary. She's the radio host. Why? Why do I have to suffer through this? Meowth, help me. Looks like Meowth is not going to help you right now. Meowth looks scared. It's hiding in the corner there. Alright, so I'm going to stop right here. Thank you all for watching my Pokemon Liquid Crystal version playthrough. Comment, like, sub in the next part. I will keep on going. And I'll be heading up the stairs and see what else is lying and waiting for me next time. So see you guys then.